Hello and welcome to our video today on being able to multiply and divide by powers of 10. This is a very, very important concept that you need to get your head around. To start with, we're going to look at multiplying by powers of 10. That would be 10, 100 or 1,000. And to start with, let's look at 3.982 times by 10. When we multiply by 10, we move everything one place to the left. The decimal point stays still and everything else moves. So if I multiply 3.982 by 10, every single digit moves one place to the left. My 3 units becomes 3 tens. My 9 goes the other side to the units, and the 8 will move across as well. So everything moves across one place to the left. So 3.982 will become 39.82. If I was multiplying by 100, everything will move 2 places to the left, and by 1,000, 3 places. So that's the first thing in there. So our answer to that question would be 39.82. And if we're dividing by powers of 10, that is 10, 100 or 1,000, we do the opposite. So if we got 25.63 divided by 10, what happens is everything moves one place to the right. And again, the decimal point stays put. So everything moves one place to the right. So our 2 tens becomes 2 units. We've got our decimal point. The 5 has moved beyond the decimal point into the tenths, and the 6 into the hundredths, and the 3 into the thousandths. So if we divide 25.63 by 10, we'll get 2.563. If we're dividing by 100, everything will move 2 places to the right, and by 1,000, 3 places to the right. So let's put this into a bit of practice. Let's have an example. We have to multiply 0.32 by 100. Right, and I'll just put a grid here so that will help us understand it a bit better. You see, what I said was if you're multiplying by 100, you've now got to move 2 places to the left. So there's my decimal point, it's staying put. And then my 3 will move from the tenths. It will move 2 places into the units and into the tens. So my 3 tenths move 2 places to the left. My 2 hundredths again is going to move 2 places and end up in the units. And I've got my 0 in there. So I've got 32. So 0.32 times by 100 is 32. And then dividing, let's have a look at dividing 23.1 by 100. Again, I've got a grid set up here to show you what happens. Again, my decimal point stays put, and everything is going to move 2 places to the right this time. So my 1/10 moves over 2 places through the hundredths and into the thousandths column. I've got my decimal point here. My 3 is going 2 places into the tenth and then into the hundredths column, and my 2 is going to move 2 places into the tenths column, and then I'm going to put a 0 here. So I've got 23.1 divided by 100 will become 0.231. So don't forget, if you're multiplying by 10, everything moves one place to the left. If you're multiplying by 100, it'll be 2 places, and 1,000, 3 places to the left. If you're dividing by 10, it'll be 1 place to the right, and dividing by 100, 2 places to the right, and by 1,000, 3 places to the right. Thank you for watching today. I hope you found that helpful. And now look at the work that has been set to go with this video. Thank you for watching.